probably their best course of action. If they don't, they've acquiesced. Okay? In order to be true sovereign, you must be self-reliant. You must not only talk the talk, you got to walk the walk. You got to be the king. You got to be knowledgeable about the law and how it works. You have to be prepared to take the initiative in court if necessary. Okay? 9 times out of 10 you won't have to, but some of these people are brain dead idiots, and so you got to slap them. You know? And if you do take it into court, chances are they'll throw it out. But I guarantee you behind the scenes that guy's getting slapped. Okay? And I can't tell you how many times I've done that, and you know, the problem goes away. And I'll tell you some stuff that's happened. Make it known and know in certain terms that you're all of the above. You know, when I started doing this, okay, it scared the heck out of me. I was grabbing at straws. I was just doing the best I could. It scared the heck out of me. And it's only, like some of the stuff I didn't even notice until recently about the power of what it is. And the procedure I do is Rice McLeod's procedure, okay? I don't know how many of you know Rice McLeod, but he's the former Attorney General for the Republic of Texas, and it's his procedure. And except that I've tweaked it and adjusted it and played with it, and I've been doing it quite a bit. And but it's basically his procedure, and it's very powerful. There are certain words that are used in martial law or commerce, okay? And you got to stay away from these words, okay? I'm not a resident. I'm an inhabitant. My home is not a residence. It's an abode. Traffic is a word. Commissioner is a word. I don't do traffic. I'm traveling. Commissioner. Drive. Human. I'm not a human. I'm a sovereign living soul. Human's a monster. Belligerent claimant. The privilege against self-incrimination is neither accorded to the passive resistant nor the person who is ignorant of his rights, nor to one indifferent thereto. It is a fighting clause. Its benefits can be retained only by sustained combat. It cannot be retained by attorney or solicitor. It is valid only when insisted upon by a belligerent claimant in person. The one who is persuaded by honeyed words or moral suasion to testify or produce documents rather than make a last digit stand simply loses the protection. Once he testifies to part, he has waived his right and must on cross-examination or otherwise testify as to the whole transaction. He must refuse to answer or produce and test the matter in contempt proceedings or by habeas corpus. Okay? Now, one of the documents I serve on them, if you look in there, it's called a traffic stop lawful notice. I've got some of there. You're welcome to look at it, but I need those. I use those. But if you send me an email, I'll send you a digital copy, and I'll send you a Word document. You can make your own. Okay? Again, you got to remember to do this, though. I have a good memory but a short. Anyways, the point is that traffic stop lawful notice is really powerful. You know, some of this stuff, you know, I just, it showed up in an email. Like that case, that Diet versus Turner case. I got that in an email way back when. I don't know where it came from, but it is really powerful. It's really slick. I mean, this judge just goes through and explains martial law and why the 14th Amendment isn't an amendment, it's a revision. Congress doesn't have authority to revise the Constitution. So then there's a court case that any act that's unconstitutional is a nullity. And so the 14th Amendment's a nullity. And so that's the argument. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff that I've collected over the years that I use. And this is just one of them. But so the point is that you send me an email, I'll send you the stuff. I'll send you this file. You know, for those of you who get the book, you know, you're entitled to free unlimited updates. Okay? If you get the book, you get free unlimited updates, which means because I changed this thing, I added in the Texas stuff after I printed out that stuff. Okay? So there's stuff in here that's not in those books. And so if you buy the books, I'll send me an email. I'll send you the files. And then 6 months from now, you want the latest file? Send me another email. I'll send you the file. A year from now, you want the latest file? No problem. They're probably getting bigger. But yeah, and you just print out the pages and put it in a binder. Right? It's that simple. Nobody said it would be easy, but it is possible. Okay? What's the alternative? Live free or die. That's my attitude. Just go ahead, take me out back, blow my brains out, because I don't want to be here anyways. And that's what I tell them. I tell them, I have a death wish, so go ahead, unlawfully arrest me, and then you'll have an excuse to murder me, because I'm going to resist that unlawful arrest with lethal force if necessary, and I don't want to be here anyway. And it's a form of estoppel if you think about it, because I'm telling them right up front, and then I tell them that if you engage in an unlawful arrest and I resist, I exercise my right to resist that unlawful arrest with lethal force if necessary, and you kill me in the process, you shall be guilty of murder, and so shall your hired thug. That's what I tell them. Now, you don't necessarily, it's up to you whether you want to get that belligerent or not. I've just, developed it over the years. It's, in Canada, when I sued him, we were in court, and I told the attorney, I said, why don't you just get your hired thugs to come over here and take me out back and blow my brains out right now? And he said, oh, I don't think that'd be appropriate. And I said, yeah. I said, you want to catch me on some lonely stretch of highway where there's no witnesses. Anyways, okay, so that's the end of that one. Next one is on asserting sovereignty. I guess what we'll do is we'll just boogie right into that.